I'm so easily influenced, like it's low-key embarrassing. Like, girl, get some self-control. Alright, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. Okay, today's video we're gonna focus on products that were hyped up on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and I actually went ahead and picked them up and I've tried them for a little bit. So I kind of have like mini reviews for you guys to let you guys know how I'm feeling about these products. I'm so easily influenced, like it's low-key embarrassing. Like, girl, get some self-control. But it's totally okay because I do get to do these videos for you guys, so I do hope you enjoy it. But before we jump into it, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So we're actually gonna do makeup first and then skincare and then all of that. Okay, so the first one I do have for you guys is the Refi. What is this called? Their Duo brush. So you guys have seen this all over TikTok, especially Monet McMichael. Like, she's always swirling. You guys know, like, swirl, swirl, swirl. So I had to go ahead and try it for you guys, and I did a whole review of it, of course, if you did watch that. But this brush, y'all, is so bomb. It's worth the hype. I know some people on Sephora were saying that the brush was shedding on them and it wasn't blending their foundation and all of that. I didn't have that issue, so I feel like when it comes to production, there's probably good brushes out there and there's bad brushes, but obviously I got the good one. I love this so much. This part right here, I do go ahead and blend my blush with it or my concealer, and then this part I will go ahead and use it for a foundation or for my bronzer, and it just works so well. I love everything about this brush. It's worth the hype. So I have to go ahead and let you guys know about that. But the next one I do have for you guys actually is kind of different. So this is called the Alcone Company Stop the Sweat. This is a liquid, okay? Because for some reason, y'all, I don't know what it is. Like, when I get nervous now, I start to sweat on my forehead, and we're not gonna do that. I was literally, this is so embarrassing, should I tell y'all? I was literally talking to this cute guy like 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, and I was so nervous, obviously. My forehead started sweating, but I kind of got away with it because inside the house where we were with all these people, it was hot. So I kind of used that as an excuse, but it honestly was because I was nervous, and I started to notice that recently I sweat on my forehead. So this right here is called Stop the Sweat, and a lot of makeup artists use this on celebrities because it does help them not to sweat when they're performing or they're on TV, you know, things like that. And I was also reading the reviews on there. People who do have like menopause also use this, and they say, you know, it helps with stopping their sweat. So guess what your girl did? I had to go ahead and pick it up. Okay, so this is a hidden gem. I've used it only once now, and of course I didn't sweat because I wasn't anxious or anything like that. So any situation that I know I'm going to be nervous, I will go ahead and reapply this and see how it works. Okay, so stay tuned for my videos when I do updates and things like that. But yes, this one, y'all, like, I had to get it. Okay. The next one, actually, this is called the Real Techniques Brow Styling Set. It has 3 tools for lifting and styling your brows. Now, you guys know laminating your brows is like a new thing, so I want to go ahead and get the right tools for it. And this right here, let me show you guys up close. They do have a spoolie, and then they also have one to flatten your brows for lamination. And then they also have this last one right here that I'm twisting for you guys to kind of brush your, you know, brows upwards. So I love this set. It makes my life so easy. I go ahead and apply my NYX brow glue gel, and then I take the flat one and just push my brows all the way up, and then I go in with this one right here, if y'all can see that, and it really helps to give like that lamination look. Like, I don't know what it is about this brush, but it makes it look so good. So I go in with that, and then lastly I take the spoolie and just push all the hairs down that are, you know, sticking all the way up. So all of these together, it works. I recommend it. And also, I believe when I picked this up, there was only one set left in Ulta, so go ahead to your nearest Ulta, see if they have it in store, and pick it up because you're gonna love it, especially if you love, like, you know, laminating your brows. You definitely love that. Now moving over to the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream, I did go ahead and pick this up in the shade Laguna number 4. Every time I go on Sephora, I don't know what it is, y'all, like, the ladies always push me to try this bronzer cream, and I love it so much. I always loved it, but I just feel like I have so many like cream products when it comes to bronzing your face that I didn't need another one. But I go in store literally this past week and another lady told me to pick this up. So what did I do? I go ahead and pick it up. But this has been, you know, around for a minute now, but everybody raves about this. So this is Laguna number 4. And this is what the shade looks like in here. It is such a beautiful color because I was kind of scared that it would be a little bit too red. I don't like super red bronzers on me, but it's more so of like a neutral chocolatey color. It is so beautiful. I have it on the face today and it gives me more definition than my other cream bronzer that I was using. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. This just gives me like that bronziness, that sun-kissed look. I love it so much. So it is actually worth the hype. And it's so easy to work with, you guys. It is so creamy, it's moussey, it blends really well, it looks beautiful. And honestly, with this, you don't have to set it with any powder. It sets itself, so it even gets better with that. But definitely go ahead and check this one out if you do have the time. If you want another, you know, cream bronzer, that one's actually a really good one. All right, now the last makeup item before we move on to skincare, because skincare is where like I picked up a lot of good products, y'all, but we'll get into that. So I have the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Forever Matte Liquid Lipstick. I have it in the shade 192 and 194. Now, when it comes to liquid lipsticks, you guys, like a lot of them out there are super drying, super matte. They're not comfortable, but something told me to go ahead and try this out, okay? And let me get it out for you guys while I talk. And I don't know, the colors, it just looked perfect. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and grab 2 of them. These are so lightweight on the lips, you guys. They're very comfortable. You actually forget that you have something on your lips. That's how lightweight it is. And more than anything, I love the colors. So this one is in the shade 192. All right, it is so stunning. It's more like a brownie peachy color with a little bit of pink in there. I really like that one. And then the next one is 194. This is like your typical like pinky brownie shade. So let me show you guys what that looks like. And yeah, I had to go ahead and get these, okay? It's been a minute since I started rocking like liquid lipsticks, but this formula is so good. It is so creamy. People talk about it all the time. The packaging is so funny to me because I'm like, what is all this right here? Like, what do we do with all of this? But I kind of get it because it's easy to hold in your hand. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a makeup artist. I feel like it's easy to work with, okay? Now we're gonna move on to skincare, all right? One thing I have been focusing on this past, you know, month, or this month actually, is hyperpigmentation on my body, okay? I'm very comfortable in my body. I don't feel like I have to change anything, but there's just certain parts of my body that I feel like, you know, I want to get rid of hyperpigmentation when it comes to my underarms, my inner thighs, you know, all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the product, y'all, because it's a lot. But the first one I do have is the Aveeno Tone and Texture Daily Renewing Lotion. This was actually something that I saw on Twitter. One of my favorite influencers talked about this, how it's been getting rid of her childhood scars on her body, how it's been, you know, making her skin look even. I'm like, girl, those are the 2 words that you should not tell me, because once you do that, I will go ahead and pick it up. So this helps to get rid of bumpy skin, even KP, gets rid of roughness and also uneven skin tone. And it has 4% natural PHA, and it's a gentle exfoliator on sensitive skin. So yes, I've been using this for like a month now. I'm not always consistent, you guys, but I will say it makes my skin feel really soft. But in terms of like even in my skin tone, I have to give it some time and be patient. But this is something that I saw on Twitter multiple times, and I had to go ahead and grab this. But if you've been using it for a long time, let me know like your results. If you've noticed anything, if it works, all of that. But yeah, I had to go ahead and grab this one. Now, another product I did pick up is the Sweet Spot Labs Buff and Brighten AHA and BHA Body Exfoliating Pads. This helps to buff ingrown hair, brighten dark spots, and soothe razor burn. All right, now this is what it looks like. You get about 50 pads in here, and basically I'm using this on my inner thighs and also on my bikini line to make them a little bit more even when it comes to, like, you know, my hyperpigmentation. Now the reason why I do have it upside down is because on the reviews a lot of people were saying that, you know, the pads kind of dry out really fast, but that's because if you flip it the normal way, all the liquid sinks to the bottom. So just to fix that, go ahead and flip it upside down. That way all the liquid pushes to the bottom, okay? So this is what it looks like, you guys, and what I love about it is it doesn't burn, it doesn't irritate my skin. You just go ahead and just wipe it on your inner thighs and your bikini line, and that's that. And typically I do have to use about 2 because I feel like they could have added a little bit more liquid in here, but 2 usually does the job for me, you know, in terms of like getting rid of, you know, all the hyperpigmentation on my body. But I will say I've been only using it for about 2 weeks now, so I can't say too much about it. But lately, because of all the products that I'm using, I will say, you know, my inner thighs and my bikini line are lightening up a little bit more each time. It just takes a long time. You just have to be patient. But this is something I'm using in my routine, because when I was watching reviews on YouTube and, you know, products to get rid of hyperpigmentation, a lot of people were recommending this one right here. So I went to Ulta and grabbed this, and we'll see how it works, okay? Now, the next one I also do have is the Down Low Inner Thigh Serum. This is from Forgotten Skincare, okay? So with this, I was searching serums that you can use on your bikini line on Google, and this just kept popping up over and over. And I read the reviews on their website, and then they also sell it at Urban Outfitters, I think, I'm not sure. And the reviews on there too, people were saying like it gets rid of hyperpigmentation fast. So I have been using this for about a week now, so I can't say too much, but I did go ahead and get 3 serums, just that way I can give it a fair shot. And all I do after I shower, I go ahead and put this on my bikini line, on my inner thighs, and it dries down really fast, and we'll see if it works, you guys. Okay, a lot of this I'm going to update you in my future favorites video that I do monthly, so just be on the lookout for that. But this is something I wanted to also add in my routine. Now this one is actually for the face. This is the Live Tinted Super Hue Hyperpigmentation Serum Stick. Okay, so this one is made by people of color, which I love. Any products that are made by people of color, I know it's gonna work on my body, okay, because they get it. But with this one, this is what it looks like, and it does come with 14 grams of product, okay? Now, I only use this on areas that, you know, have dark marks on my face, which is typically on my chin, a little bit on my cheek, and then a little bit on my forehead. But it's nothing crazy, you guys. I just want to get rid of them. But this is what it looks like. It's more of a balm, so you go ahead and just apply it, and that's what it looks like. So I just apply it in those areas. I know some people use it all over their face, and they kept saying that this is not enough for all over your face, but if you just use it in the areas that have hyperpigmentation, I think it should last a long time. Okay, this one I'm super excited about. I will say on my face, I'm starting to notice those dark marks look a little bit less pigmented, and it's only been a week. Okay, so we'll see what will, you know, look like in like a month or so. So I'm really excited about that one. So another item I did have to pick up is the EcoTools Dry Body Brush. Now with this, people are raving about, you know, using a dry body brush on your body. That's like a tongue twister. Dry body brush on your body, because it helps to exfoliate your body, make it soft, stimulate your, you know, I believe your cells, things like that. It has a lot of benefits. Just go ahead and look it up. But this one just seems so fun because it does have this stretchy part. So I just put my hand in here and I just scrub my body with it, okay? And it's not irritating where like it feels uncomfortable on the body, if that makes sense. It's not that type of brush. It's actually pretty soft, but it has a little bit of hardness in there just so you can exfoliate with. But I really like this, you guys. When I scrub my body with this and then I go in and shower, my body feels so soft after, okay? And I also feel with this, once I go ahead and use it before I apply my products on my body, you know, for the hyperpigmentation, it's going to allow for everything just to sink in a little bit more. So I'm going to keep testing this out, but people just keep raving about it. So I had to try that for y'all. Now, this next one is from, I don't know how to say this, Naturium. This is their Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. And this is supposed to smooth and soften and renew your skin to make it more even, and it's fragrance free. This body wash, y'all, it's been insane. It's been about 3 months and I keep seeing it all over Twitter. And every time people post this, they say, oh my God, it got rid of hyperpigmentation in my bikini line, in my inner thighs, in my body. And somebody even said that it got rid of all their childhood scars that were on their legs. I'm like, what is in here? I don't know, but I need to try it. So I picked this up from Target. It is a little bit more expensive than your regular body wash. I think I paid like, I want to say like probably $14 for this. But regardless, you guys, I will say one thing about this. When you do wash your body with it, it feels so soft. I don't know how to describe it, but like when you're washing your body in the shower, the soap feels so soft. Your body feels so soft. I don't know. You just have to try it to see what I mean. It just feels really good. Obviously, I'm still testing this out. It's only been a week, okay? But I will let you guys know in the future what it does and if it works. But the only thing I don't like is the pump. So you will go ahead and apply this, but it doesn't like produce so much, it doesn't dispense a lot of the liquid. And then also I feel like I have to use a lot of the liquid to make it super suddy and foamy, because I love a good foamy, you know, body wash. But this one, I feel like because it's a little bit more of a cleaner, natural body wash, it's not gonna sud as much, which typically is a good indicator, because if it doesn't sud as much, I know it has a lot of natural good, you know, ingredients in there, which is typically the truth. So yes, I am so excited about this one because I've been seeing it everywhere. All right, so we'll see about that one. So now I have the Plum Beauty Rose Quartz Sculpting Stone. Now, disregard the brand. It's not really about the brand, but people lately have been doing something called gua sha or gua shine. I don't know how to describe it, but basically after you go ahead and do your skincare, you take this tool right here and I kind of run it across my chin, okay? Because I don't know what it is, y'all, probably because I'm eating good. I just have like a little bit of a double chin, okay? It's whatever. So I take this and I just go across my chin just to make it a little bit more chiseled. And if you do this every day consistently, you guys, it will shape your face, okay? I love that. All right, so I do it on my chin, but then I also do it on my cheeks just to make my cheekbones pop out a little bit more, and it just fits so perfectly. Obviously I have makeup, so I can't like do it right now, but I just go back and forth and really just frame and shape my face. So this is something that I picked up recently. I just have to use it, you know, a little bit more consistently, and I'll see the results that I'm looking for. But this one has been all over TikTok, okay? Which I need to stay off of, because y'all know how TikTok is. Like, they make everything sound good and then you go ahead and buy it. And also, before I talk about the next product, I do have TikTok now, okay? And your girl is posting a little bit more on there, different content. So definitely go ahead and follow me. I will put my username on the screen for you guys, all right? Now, this next one is your tongue brush. So, brushing your tongue now, like obviously it's been a thing, but like people are really pushing for that because we just don't need white tongues anymore, y'all. Like your tongue needs to be pink. I feel like just scrape it and brush it, you should be fine. And I used to struggle with that in the past because I was using my toothbrush, right? And your toothbrush doesn't do like the same exact thing as this. Like I would go back and forth and I'm like, why is my tongue not pink like everybody else? All right, but it's because I'm not using the right tools for it. Now there's different tools out there. This one is from Aura Brush, and this is what it looks like. I use it every single day, and literally my tongue is pink. I don't want to stick my tongue out for y'all because that's just weird. Okay, we're not like but at the same time, I do this every morning, back and forth, and it doesn't feel the best, okay? But at the same time, it does the job, and my tongue is so pink now. So I really recommend getting a tongue brush. Everybody, you know, uses it on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. So I have to try it out, and it's actually a lot better than your toothbrush. So I only have 2 more products left. This one is from Carpe. This is their anti-perspirant underarm lotion and sweat absorbent face lotion. So I got one for my underarms, one for my face, because your girl sweats on her face. Okay, now I will say I got this way before this product right here, in case you're confused. I just wanted to test it out, and it wasn't my favorite. Okay, I think I used it once or twice, and I was like, I don't know about this. But I think you can use it as like a primer, so I will go ahead and retry it again and see my thoughts about it. But I just know initially I wasn't a fan of it because I was still, you know, sweating. But this is the Carpe underarm lotion. This one here I use every so often. I think you need to be a little bit more consistent to see if it does work, but I'm just not consistent. And I don't know, the idea of a lotion as a deodorant is not my favorite as well, because it feels a little bit just, you know, different underneath the arms. So I do have it on today, and let me see. I'm not sweating. Okay, actually I am. I'm sweating a little bit. Y'all see that right here, which is gonna be transparent. So I just feel like with this, it doesn't work the best for me, but at the same time, I haven't been consistent. So that's just something I need to go ahead and just do before I say like it doesn't work. But this product is something that you see all over Instagram. Their ads are everywhere. Okay, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed it. But yes, I kind of feel like, you know, I don't know about it yet. We'll see, but I'll let you guys know in a future video. But last but not least, this is the Honey Pot 100% organic cotton cover regular pads. Now, I used to use tampons, you guys, all the time. And tampons now, I just noticed that my body is rejecting it because I just have so much pain, so much cramps. When I use it, it's just never a good time. And my period literally lasts forever with tampons, probably like 6 or 7 days, and I hate that. So I switched to pads, and I've heard so many good things about the Honey Pot, and this was so good to me, you guys. Okay, I'm not a pad person, but at the same time, I just wanted to try this out and see the effects it had on me. Literally, my period lasted for maybe 3 days, and that was that. And my cramps, I only had cramps for a couple hours, and that was it. And it's such a night and day difference when you notice how just these products affect your body. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know for years that I was suffering because of tampons. Like, I would have shocks, y'all. Like, it was so intense. But just switching from this to pads, I just feel a lot better. And of course, a Honey Pot, like, I've heard so many good things about it. Everybody talks about it. So I had to go ahead and try this, and it's actually really good. Okay, and this is what the pads look like in case you're interested. I got the thin one. Yeah, this is like a thinner one. It's not a thick pad, but this does the job. So that was everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, it was a lot, like a lot of products, but I hope the mini reviews kind of helped you guys just a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know I love y'all so much. And also leave me video ideas down below, okay, because I'm trying to plan my content now. So let me know what you want to see on my channel. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.